Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. This is my final Florida State versus Georgia football game prediction for the Orange Bowl. I already made one. I'm going to make another one because some players have left Florida State. Um, let's start with Georgia here. Georgia has Carson Beck, who's coming back. Congrats to him, by the way, on a great year. He's one of the top 10 passers in the country, a great passer. Their running game hasn't been great this year, but it's been pretty good. And they're going up against probably the best. It is the best defense they've played all year in Florida State. Bama was the best defense they had played all year. And to be honest, Florida State's is better. The difference was when they both played LSU, one team pulled away with Jaden Daniels, the other one shut him down. Offensively, Florida State not very good. They have lost Trey Benson. Well, the thing is, Florida State couldn't run the ball all year anyway, very good as a group. So they don't have Jordan Travis. I hear Tate Rodemaker's probably not going to play, so I'm not worried about that. He looked scared anyway when he had to play Florida, so I don't want him playing anyway. Brock Glenn, that's his name, the guy that played against Louisville. He actually had some good throws in that game. He just had a lot of passes dropped too. That hurt him. So that's a big part of why the offense looks so BAD. I do expect most of Florida State starters to play. They've got a lot of good players too. I believe Florida State's going to win this game because the Alabama game that Georgia had told me everything I needed to know. That was the only great defense they played all year. The next best defense they played was Auburn's. This game is a home advantage game for Florida State because it's in the state of Florida. It's down in Miami, and Florida State plays there all the time. It's basically their house, you know. Keon Coleman, I haven't heard anything about him. I think he will play this game, and they need him for this game. I see Florida State making some big plays on special teams. They've always been one of the best special teams in the country. Florida State's defense is one of the best in the country this year. Run defense, pass defense, both really, really good. Very dominant front seven. I do expect Verse and Fisk to play, both All-American defensive linemen. Patrick Payton, turns out he's not going anywhere. He will play. Florida State's got Jarrian Jones. He will play, a really good defensive back. That whole defense is really good. I expect Florida State's defense to get to Carson Beck and pressure him better than Alabama did. Alabama did get in his face a lot. I expect Florida State to get somewhere between 4 and 5 sacks. They're going to force at least 2, maybe 3 turnovers because of the pressure they get. And Carson Beck, he did play good, but there were times where I saw in the Tennessee game and a few other games where he should have thrown some picks because of people in his face. He just happened to play some teams that did not have good athletes in the secondary. Florida State's pass defense is not a joke. And Florida State's going to have to do what they did with LSU in 2022 and eat up some clock, keep the ball, take care of the football, not turn it over, which they're actually the best in the country at doing, by the way. Hold on.